tuning in to Cape Fear Kayak Fishing Channel, where we cover the Cape Fear region one fish at a time. Alright, so today I moved us to Chest Mount. We're out at Wrightsville Beach early, and we have that nice blue-green water on a full high right now. And I'm going to go ahead and troll around and see if we can pick up a couple of trout. So as you'll see in this movie, I'm going to cut through these fish pretty fast, but I picked up a bunch of trash fish today. It happens when the water gets cold. There's a lot of trash fish around for some reason. Oh, it's a lizardfish again, and he got 6 of the 9 treble hooks. Oh. So I was casting the grass line here where some bait was moving, and we got a flatty. Good bit. Beautiful fish. Oh. Alright, I got fish jumping around me, pretty okay sized. I guess it's mullet, maybe. I'm on a point. Trash fish. Oh, that was a pretty good hit. Let's see what that is. Trout. That's what we were after. And then I pulled up on the point after the flounders here, and there's boats everywhere on all the other points, and they've obviously been camped out there. But I pulled up through the lure, as you'll see, and started hitting trout right away. And I find it very interesting. A lot of people are fishing weird places to me, and just tend not to hit the points themselves and work the bait. That when they see bait moving, I see a lot of people just sitting there and just keep casting in the same places, where I tend to chase the bait a little bit, and when I see the bait break, I start throwing at that location. So I'm having different results than all these people who are sitting there, because right after I catch all these trout, the people come over to you and ask you what you're fishing with and what you're using, and it's really bizarre to me that people are just posted out in the middle of a channel and thinking they're going to catch fish. All right, I saw the bait moving, same spot, same place I caught the last one, and we're on again. Boom! I don't know, that one's oh, that's a big one. That's a big son of a gun. Let's see what we got here. So, yet again, we look for the bait, we find the bait running, actively running, and then we start casting around the structure. Here, you snuck. Alright, another one bites the dust. Look at that fish. Alright, got a fish on and I'm on the phone. So you heard there, I was talking to my dad, putting in his fish order here. I'm, if he's big, keep him. But so after I caught those 2 fish, it kind of got crowded. Boats started coming around, and I decided to move on. So I trolled down the creek a little bit, didn't bother turning on the camera, picked up 2 more trout, one decent sized, one just barely over, and I took both fish, which tagged me out of trout for the day. And I kept fishing to see where all right, well, we're trolling, and something hit me, and it was a lizardfish. Shouldn't have wasted a GoPro battery on him. Alright, so I was trolling again, and we got a winner of a pinfish here. Beautiful little fish. Turn him loose, see what else we can get. Alright, I was trolling a 3/8 jighead, and we got a rad. And he spit my hook already. Look at that nice new net. These beautiful little fish. Look at that beautiful fish, isn't he? He is just a gorgeous fish, gorgeous fish. And the real silver by Wrightsville Beach. I don't know why, they're not real red. But oh, look at the blue tail in the sun, man. Take a look at that. Beautiful blue tail. All right, I'm trolling a little bit further down, about 20 yards down from that red, and I got a fish on one, and I think I got a fish on the other too. This one's a lizardfish. We don't want him. Oh, jeez. All right, I got two fish on at once. We're gonna go for the one that we know is not a lizardfish, and by the drag, we're gonna leave Mr. Lizardfish. Ooh, this has got to be a rad. Oh yeah, we're in 2 feet of water. I got a huge lizardfish on one and something big on the other. We're gonna drop lizard. And oh yeah, oh yeah. What are you? What are you? Oh, got another one. I think we're tangled. Double header, 2 fishies. Oh, another rad. We're gonna take the rad first, and we'll come back for the other one. Maybe he'll get sharked if we're lucky. All right. All right, Mr. Red's almost free. All right. You guys take a look at him. He's got a little bit of blue on his tail here. But he's a nice looking fish. And this is where I caught the trout earlier. Oh, he does have blue. Look at that. It's like a brother. So he's at 15. We're gonna get him out of here. And he actually knocked the lizardfish off. All right. Oh. Trolling, and I caught I think it's a sea robin, right? Sea robin, big flaps. It's my first one of those ever. So persistence paid off today, and picking your spots. So at the end there, you'll see I worked through all that trash, ended up with a redfish mixed in, and that both rads were caught within 100 yards of where the trout were caught. So the fish do hang out together, but they were different times. I went around the island once. The tide had fallen, so all the reds were pushed out of the grass, and we're now in the areas where the trout were. And all the boats that were crowded around when I was catching trout were gone. So it's also a timing issue. You can see where I'm fishing, but it doesn't really make a difference because if you don't time it right, you're not going to catch. So I'll do a video in the future. I've got the 360 camera that came in today, and we'll fly the drone up and show you from an aerial view where I'm catching fish, and I'll try to explain why I picked that spot. Please remember to like and subscribe. It supports the channel and its growth. And if you can, add a comment as well, because it helps YouTube prioritize us.